Gui, how much confidence are you building right now with every three that goes in for you?
A lot of confidence. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's feeling good. Play basketball like that. You see, like I was saying in other interview, it's not about like the shots. It's like how we shooting the shots. So today felt so great, like shooting because always we were driving, getting to the paint, kicking outside, and that's the shot that you work on every day. And when you have these shots in the game, the confidence that you have to shoot these shots is way bigger, way bigger. You know.
Ball movement, the way you guys have been moving the ball, is that a contagious thing? Does that pass on throughout the team?
Exactly. Yeah. When you do that, when you move the ball, everybody touch the ball. Everybody has a feeling, and everybody got a like. When you got the feeling, you're feeling good. If you have one shot, you feel good. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make this shot. You can see Moses. You see, like, shoot it. He then the ball barely leave his hand, and he was looking around already. That happened when like the ball is moving, everybody's touching it, so everybody feel great playing like that.
You've played plenty with Quinten over the last several months, even down in Santa Cruz. What have you thought about him and how he's evolved to this moment?
That's my guy, man. Like I saw him work. He worked hard. He's a hard worker, and I was talking to him like before. I was one of the games. I think was in Minnesota when they called him to go up there, and I saw him before the first game. He was kind of nervous, and I was like, bro, I know exactly what you're feeling. I have like the last game I was exactly like that. So the only thing that I can say for you, like imagine that's one more like G League game. You know, like I know that's not a G League. You're in the league, you're in the NBA, but think that's another G League game. Do exactly what you does in the G League. That's what bring you here to the team. So go there and just shoot the ball like you do in the G League. And you see, he got 20 points today, 5 threes, feeling good.
Have you seen this coming? Maybe because like seeing him in the G League. Did you
Yes.
expect?
Yes, definitely. Like he's a guy. You can see like he was balling out in the G League. He got like I think his three past games in the G League, he got like 28, 30, 29. You know, so that's what he does, and he does well.
We're kind of hearing about Quinten being kind of physical, and he can give and take it too. In practice, have you seen examples of that? What does that mean?
Yeah. Like he's a physical guy too. I was saying yesterday too, when you have a 7 foot that can help in the rebound, just being there in the middle of the paint, that's helped us a lot. You know, because he's like his arms is so big, so he's just like moving around. That's helped us. That's helped us a lot.
You took something like 10 threes in 20 minutes tonight. How much have they talked to you about just like the volume of threes and really wanting you to kind of let it fly?
Not like an exact number or anything, but just kind of be myself and don't be afraid, to let it fly. Kind of I feel like last few games we've kind of been struggling offensively, so I think that's why I'm getting a chance just to get a new look out there. So it doesn't make sense if I come in and I don't play my own game, So yeah, just shot the shots that I thought were good shots and glad a few went in.
But do you feel like you guys got some rhythm going with the ball movement and just 7 guys in double figures and getting the offense sort of in a groove?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's always been Warriors basketball, right? Like moving the ball, making quick passes, and I thought we did a great job today of that, and it showed.
Quinten, you're shooting the three without any hesitation. Do you have a favorite spot on the floor when it comes to the three-point line?
Probably the top of the key. Usually I'm somewhere over there, but I feel like I work on all the spots on the court, so it doesn't really matter.
We talked a little bit last night about trying to develop chemistry with Steph on the fly. What have some of your conversations with him been like in terms of, how to play in that pick and pop?
Yeah. Actually, we did talk yesterday, and as we said, like I had never played with Steph before until yesterday. So I thought we already saw improvement today. There was one play, for example, on the left wing where I popped to the three and he hit me with a he turned around and he hit me. And last night he threw that over his head because he thought I was gonna roll. So that's kind of the talks that we've had, kind of, you know. And like I said earlier or yesterday, I'm trying to adjust to him, you know, trying to make life easy on him, and making some shots definitely helps.
And I think after your first game, you were talking a little bit about how you were feeling nervous. You still getting nervous before these games?
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, I'm a rookie in the NBA, big-time games. But I did feel a lot better than yesterday, to be honest. And, you know, grateful that Steve, he let me play through some mistakes, I think, and that really helped me. So, yeah, it felt good.
Quinten, is there a player that you watched growing up or that you molded your game after, or someone you look at in the NBA that you say, I see their path and maybe this is something that I can do to be successful in the league with your skill set?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I always idolized Dirk Nowitzki as like a shooting big, European shooting big, and I don't think I play exactly like Dirk. I'm not half as skilled as him, you know, but, you know, just stretching the floor, and there's a few bigs in the NBA that do it. Like, I think Kristaps Porzingis, Brook Lopez, even Jokic can shoot it. So just the Miles Turner from the Pacers, like just that spacing that creates, like those are some guys I definitely watch and try to model my game after.
Where have you improved since, you know, the start of the season, going through the G League? Like, where do you feel better?
Probably defensively. I mean, I've had a lot of talks with a lot of people, especially Zaza Pachulia. Actually, we've talked a lot about, you know, like the difference between college and the NBA, and where do I got to be in these pick and rolls, and it's a big adjustment, you know. Like, guys are way faster, shoot the ball way better. So that's what I've been working on. I've been watching a bunch of film, trying to get better, and then rotations, you know, you got to be able to fly around. So probably defensively, I think, is where I've made my my biggest strides since getting here.
A couple of your teammates have mentioned kind of your feistiness, that you got a mean streak. How do you do that in the NBA? Being a rookie and guys are so big, so fast, moving around you, do you try to be physical? How can you be physical in the NBA?
I mean, you just got to play as hard as possible, right? I think that's all that is, and I always play with a lot of passion. So I think that's all there's to it, really.
Steph was named an All-Star starter tonight, his 11th All-Star game, 10th starting nod. Just what have you appreciated the most about being his teammate this season?
I mean, really off the court, man. On the court, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. But I'll share a quick story, man. We came home. This is a few months ago, so I haven't even touched the court yet. We came home from a long road trip. I was up here, and I think it was like 2:30 at night, and we were at the airport, right? And I'm trying to get an Uber to go home, but the Uber service isn't working. Everybody's kind of leaving, you know. IQP, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Steph walks by, and Steph's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I figured it out. And he's like, no, what do you mean? Like, oh no, I'm getting an Uber. And Steph's like, are you trying to go home? I'm like, yeah, man, I got you. So at 2:30 at night, maybe 3 o'clock, I don't know, whatever. Steph is like, I got you. And he drove me home. He made a little detour. And, I mean, that just shows, you know, how he is as a person. And at that point, probably out of the 50 people that were on that airport, Steph was the last person that needed to worry about if I got home, you know. But that's just the person he is. Great teammate, and then obviously everything on the court speaks for itself. So I thought that was cool to share.
What road trip was that coming back from?
I'm not even sure anymore, you know. It kind of mingles together. But we came home from a long road trip. We were at the airport. And, yeah, he just made sure that I got home safe, took a little detour, and, yeah, it was pretty
How
cool.
long a detour you think that would have been for him?
He probably took an extra 20 minutes on his trip.
He was going home to down like the Atherton area. He was by Jason.
Okay.
Well, my family was staying in Redwood, so it was kind of towards him, but
Yeah.
I don't even think he knew that. He might have honestly gotten me home
I'll
regardless.
go with
but
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah, put it out there, yeah.